Hey, what's going on guys, I'm Silent Core and welcome back to my Red Dead series. So did you know that Rockstar has actually been adding an item to the game for over 2 years that was actually cut content? This is pretty laughable at this stage that Rockstar has been adding this item to the game for this long and hasn't even realised that it actually has no purpose in the game and it was actually cut content. Now I actually only heard of this item for the first time yesterday thanks to this Reddit thread sharing that he was awarded some base poison. Now this is actually a completely unreleased and unusable item that was added into the game, and the only way to obtain it is actually through the level 11 rank unlock with the new quick draw pass number 3, and you can find it inside of the ammo ingredients parcel. And I also saw Dirty Tyler made a video today discussing what this base poison could actually be used for. Now thanks to a data miner called Responsible Scientist, we actually have an explanation of what base poison is and how it actually was supposed to work in the game before it was cut content. So base poison is a poison that's used in crafting ingredients, and it was intended to be used in crafting various different ammo types. All of them seem to be replaced by something else or just remain unused to this day, and that's why when you obtain this base poison you can actually not use it in any kind of way. You can't even find it in your inventory when you actually claim it. But this base poison was intended to be crafted into different types of arrows and also throwing knives, and they're actually still listed in the game files, and they include the arrows of confusion, disorientate, drain, and trail. This is not to be confused with tracking arrows, those are actually in the game and do work correctly. We then have wound, and then also the throwing knife examples with the same names. We have throwing knives confuse, disorientate, drain, trail, and also wound. And no other crafting recipes actually exist in the game currently that use this base poison. Now I actually made a video on these unreleased arrows and throwing knives way back in the beta days. That's how long this has actually been cut content in the game, guys, and I'll show you guys a screenshot on screen. A lot of players during the beta were even finding these kind of arrow symbols by accident in their weapon wheel. They were completely unusable, but it was actually showing all of these different types of arrows that potentially we could have used before it was cut in the game. Now the Responsible Scientist data miner here also checked the game files, and he stated that the full crafting recipes are actually still in the game, though I'm guessing it would require some kind of crafting pamphlet from the fence or elsewhere to be unlocked. For example, the full crafting recipe for ammo arrow confusion is 1 parasol mushroom, 1 arrow, and 1 base poison. All of them do have a unique recipe, each requiring 1 specific herb to craft. Now it is a wee bit unusual that Rockstar has left all of these files and crafting recipes in the game files and not actually released any of this content. I did wonder if they would eventually come into the game, but perhaps they don't really serve much purpose. You know, maybe most players aren't going to be crafting throwing knives and arrows since they're not the most used items in the game. You know, you can play the game very well and very efficiently without ever needing to do any of this crafting. But it is kind of funny that Rockstar continues to gift us this base poison item that is completely unusable in the game, doesn't serve any purpose whatsoever, and it only relates to this kind of cut content that they either don't know isn't actually in the game or just straight up doesn't care. And this isn't the first time Rockstar have actually given us base poison in the game. They've actually given it on 3 separate occasions. They gave it back in Outlaw Pass number 4 and also in Outlaw Pass number 5. They gave us these ammo ingredients parcels that actually contain this base poison item. So it's pretty funny that they keep insisting on giving this to us, but it actually has no purpose. So yeah, I thought I'd make this video just in case any of you guys have been awarded this base poison and have been wondering what it is and how it works, and also just number 2 because it's just a pretty funny story that Rockstar continues to give us some cut content items. So in the meantime, you might as well let us drink this poison, Rockstar, as we have another painful half a year wait for the next DLC. If you guys do want to be kept up to date with all the latest Red Dead news and updates, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.